Storm Tracker 7 weather is presented by Panhandle Cleaning and Restoration.
Hey there, good Thursday evening to you, Storm Tracker 7 Chief Meteorologist Jeff Booth here. Well, we are looking at a nice one out there this evening. We're seeing a couple of isolated showers up in the far north. Not everybody is really seeing this, very hit or miss. Not all this even getting to the ground, but still can't rule it out. We were talking about this yesterday, how we had just the slightest chance. You can see a little bit of action just to the west of Wellsburg. Again, these are very compact, if you will, and moving pretty quickly, but still can't rule out a light shower or two over the next couple of hours, mainly in the far northern portion of the area. You can kind of see our future radar kind of painting it through that area. I'm not saying we won't see anything in the south, but anything we do see is extremely hit or miss. I've been saying it, if you see one, consider yourself lucky because a lot more of us are going to miss than hit these. But other than that, though, we're looking really good. You can see as we widen out on the bigger picture. What's going on is we have a weak front that's kind of draped across the northern portion of the area, kind of moisture starved. So as a result, we're not really seeing much rain with it, but we are seeing, again, a couple of showers kind of sparking. But you can see out here, where there's a little more instability, definitely that front is tapping into that. So here's kind of what we're looking at on the bigger picture. You can see that satellite radar imagery not looking too bad right now. We're at 80 degrees in Wheeling. It's 81 in Steubenville. Cambridge coming in at 87, mid-80s in New Philadelphia and in Zanesville. But as we take a look at what's happening out to the west of us, very, very hot. St. Louis 91, Chicago 92, Nebraska 92, 100 in Pierre. So it is hot out there. Look at that. The Mile High City, they're tracking 91 degrees. So what the heck is happening? Well, we have an area of high pressure that is really starting to cause that heat and humidity to soar as we get the surface flow out of the south and even the southwest. And I'm pointing this out because eventually, this is going to make its way towards us, and we're going to be talking about some very hot weather. But heat and humidity soaring on the backside of that high. And we're also seeing something called the ring of fire out that way. What causes it? Well, we have that stable air extending all the way into the atmosphere, very high up. Well, as it extends very high up, we kind of suppress the rain and the cloud formation sort of in the middle of it, so things are staying dry there. But along the outer edges of it, we are watching out for some showers and storms that can kind of flare up on the outer edges of that. Now, we're not expecting anything like that here. In fact, even when this drifts over us, we're going to be dealing with that hot air on top of us. Having said that, though, just get ready because we're going to be seeing some rain off to the far north. It looks like at times if you're headed up way north into the weekend, but here we should be okay. Hour by hour tonight, maybe a shower too early. Generally, though, kind of things drying out through the evening. We're dropping down into the upper 50s, low 60s by tomorrow morning with mainly clear skies. Here's lunchtime, looking pretty good. Into the afternoon, still looking good. If you're doing any barbecues, anything outdoors, great. Here's 10 o'clock. Fireworks going off, still looking good. Looking like a great 4th of July forecast. We're enjoying that. 86 is your high tomorrow, though. It'll be warm. It won't be terribly muggy. Still, though, I think, though, that it's going to be hot. Find some shade if you get too hot. 90 degrees on Saturday. Heat, humidity starting to soar even more so on Sunday when we hit 91, but we're getting some sunshine. And then we're tracking the chance for some showers and some storms as we roll on into your Monday. Going to track the threat for rain and then off and on showers. It won't rain straight through Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, but we're in and out of some rain at times with temperatures a little closer to average into the low to mid 80s.